This is Element Case's Soft-Tec wallet for the iPad mini. Hi, Dan for your diary. Today we're going to take a look at the Soft-Tec wallet for the iPad mini. This comes to us from Element Case. It has an MSRP of $59.99. It's a bit of a departure from what we have seen from Element Case previously in that it does protect the iPad mini. We've looked at Element Case cases for the iPhone and the Samsung Galaxy S4, but this is the first tablet case that we've looked at from them. It's described as being slim and lightweight. It has a durable tech grip covering and a plush synthetic suede interior. It is an adjustable stand, as you can see from the picture on the cover, and it has all of the quality we've come to expect from Element Case. So let's crack open the box, take a look at the Soft-Tec Mini Folio, which has an MSRP of $59.99, so you can decide if this is the way that you want to protect your new iPad mini. So right off the bat, Element Case impresses me because not only is this a quality case for the iPad mini, but the company does see fit to include a screen protector and a cleaning chamois and an application card. A lot of companies are now no longer including screen protectors with their cases. I love it when a company goes the extra mile, goes to that slight, small extra expense and includes a screen protector. If you're going to be buying a case to protect your tablet or your phone, you really need to protect it 100%. And so to have a case that doesn't include some sort of screen protection with the case when you're making the purchase really doesn't make sense to me. Element Case sees fit to make sure that that is not indeed the case here. You get the case, you get the cleaning chamois, you've got the application card, and you've got a nice screen protector. Let's put that aside and take a look at the case itself. Now this case itself has a tech grip material. That's this material here. It's all synthetic, but it actually feels like a real quality material, quality design. It has a nice texture to it. It has the Element Case logo right here, and you've got this seam here, which is not only a functional seam to keep the two pieces of the cover together, but also it adds to the aesthetic of the case. It's a really nice design element as well. If we flip the case over, what you'll see is that the tech grip material extends to the back, but not completely. The back is mostly this soft material here, and it's a harder shell here that actually cradles your iPad mini really, really nicely. You've got a complete cutout here along the bottom so that the lightning connector and the speakers are fully exposed. You've got a nice ample cutout right here for the mute toggle and the volume up and down. You've got three separate cutouts here for the sleep awake power button, the microphone, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. And then of course you have your cutout here for the camera, especially important because the camera on the iPad mini has always been good, and on the iPad mini Retina, it's just it's a really good device for taking pictures, even though it is a little weird to take pictures with a tablet. So anyway, that being said, when you open it up, you get the name Element Case right here on the inside, and you do have this nice soft synthetic material both here in the interior and here on the screen area as well. So let me take my iPad mini and pop it in. Now I will note that I have a Bodyguard's protective film on the back of my iPad mini, so it's going to be a tighter fit than it normally would. What's really nice is that the cutout here is open so that you don't have to put the volume and mute buttons in first. You can actually just place them there, and then you can just press down to seat your iPad mini. Now, as expected, it's actually a tight fit because I do have the back film and it doesn't click in completely, but you can get a really good sense of how the case is going to work. This is the type of thing that you're not going to want this case if you are using a back film, and you're not going to want a back film if you're using this case. When you do put it inside and close it, you get a really nice protective package right here with very little exposed. When you do want to use your iPad mini, it just opens up like a folio, which is what it is. But then if you want to use it as a stand, it does open up. And what's really nice about this is that it does sit at a variety of different angles. Even a very, very steep angle is not too much for this case. So as you can see here, you've got a very steep angle, and you can go much shallower as well. And if you really want to be using it for typing, you can actually lay it down and it actually will sit like that. But this is more about using your iPad mini for viewing. not actually typing on the screen. When you're done with your work or your viewing, you simply pop it together, fold it back up, and you've got your iPad mini pretty well protected. The case does feel fantastic. It does have just enough tactile feel to let you keep a really solid grip on your iPad mini. And because it does extend around to the back, it means that when you're holding your iPad like this, you've got the grip on both the front and the back. Both your fingers and your thumb are on the textured synthetic Soft-Tec material, so you can keep a really good grip on an otherwise delicate and slippery tablet. This is the Element Case Soft-Tec wallet for the Apple iPad mini. It does have an MSRP of $59.99. It's available now from Element Case. This is Dan from Gear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.